quite important if we're talking the applications of models of insights is the cost of being wrong is sometimes not taken into account. So imagine you're building a churn model. We want to predict which customers are going to go away, for instance, at the end of the year or when the subscription end date comes into sight. And we might have a model that's very good at that. We might have a model that's very good at predicting these customers are probably going to go away. We call those true positives, right? People that where we thought they were going to go away and they actually did as well. If that's very high, that might be very useful for your model and very useful for your marketing or for customer success or whatever type of agent you have to combat that type of retention. A question you also have to ask yourself is, what is the false positive rate? So out of the 100 of people that I'm going to call this week, how many of those are actually going to go away and how many of those were never going to go away anyhow, but now that I've called them, they might start thinking about going away. The false positives, people we thought were going to go away, but probably wouldn't have, do go away now. That's a cost point that is not reflected just in the added benefit of being right at prediction, but also the cost of being wrong. If we are wrong about those predictions, what is the negative side effect of that? And then you also have to ask yourself, what is the value of those customers? If we call the wrong ones, if we call our most valuable customers thinking they're going to go away and they weren't, but suddenly now they are, that might be very bad. So you have to probably factor into account there as well, customer lifetime value. And if we're talking churn, calling someone manually might be a very cost-intense procedure. If you send them an email, maybe less so. So that entire business case can be built probably on the back of a napkin, but we still have to think in the entire value chain, which, like I said in the beginning, might be very complex, and not just in our model does X, we are right 80% of the time, therefore we're going to make money from this. That entire process, from false positives to the customer lifetime value and the cost it might bring about to intervene in those churning examples, that's the entire value chain that we have to take into account while building this model and putting it into production.